From KTVN, this is 2 News Nevada, Morning Edition.
Funding has been approved to add new surveillance cameras throughout Sparks, how they can help police fight crime. That's coming up.
And new information is coming out about a deadly crash that happened on I-580 over the weekend. The people involved, straight ahead.
It will be warm today with highs into the mid-70s, but we also have a chance for showers and thunderstorms. All the details coming up.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for starting your Tuesday with us. I'm Kyle Louder.
And I'm Faith Justice. So glad to be with you. Sparks City Council members have unanimously approved more than $117,000 to install security cameras around the city in an effort to prevent crime.
So the funding will allow 16 live feed cameras to be installed throughout Sparks. And the Sparks Police Department says the cameras will work hand in hand along with the existing shot spotter detection systems, giving them much more coverage of the city.
Well, in order to assist patrol with real-time crime and analytics, you have to be able to see. And so we developed some blind spots in the city where we didn't have existing traffic cameras or we didn't have any current other infrastructure cameras or anything like that.
Well, some of the areas that are considered blind spots include multiple intersections along Victorian Avenue, Pyramid Way, as well as G Street. Sergeant Wilson also says these live feed cameras allow them to play back video caught on the cameras to help them with investigations. Sparks Police says these cameras will be used to help prevent crime, not to monitor people's daily lives. The police department says the city could see these cameras in action as soon as July 1st.
Also in Crime Beat, a man is being charged with a DUI after allegedly driving into multiple yards in a Sparks neighborhood. Sparks police say they responded to Rock Boulevard and Vance Way just before 3:45 yesterday morning on a report of a van driving the wrong way and onto people's yards. They say the van eventually got stuck on a light pole. Officers say when they arrived, the driver was incoherent, so they weren't able to identify him, but he's been booked into the Washoe County Jail.
And we have new details here on a deadly crash on I-580 that happened Saturday morning over the weekend. The person who died has been identified as a grandmother from San Antonio, Texas, who was in town for the large Far Westerns volleyball tournament. According to the San Antonio Empire Volleyball Club, 4 team members were riding with one of their aunts, their mom, and a grandmother when a box truck hit them, causing their car to flip near Moana Lane. 2 of the team members were thrown from the car. One has life-threatening injuries while the other has a spinal compression fracture. The grandmother, identified as Lorraine Chavez, died at the scene. Nevada State Police say 2 of the teens were not wearing their seatbelts during this crash, and the investigation is ongoing.
And a developing story here. Sparks police are investigating after they found a dead body near Teglia's Paradise Park. A little after 7:30 last night, the Reno Fire Department responded to the area of Elementary and El Rancho Drive for what they say was a brush fire. But after putting it out, they found a dead man. Sparks police have taken over the investigation. They're looking into how the man died and how the fire started. If you have any information, you can contact Sparks Police at 775-353-2225 or leave your anonymous tip with Secret Witness at 775-322-4900.
And taking a look around the nation here to Pennsylvania, actually, the man accused of arson for setting fire to the governor of Pennsylvania's mansion was arraigned on multiple charges yesterday. New court documents show 38-year-old Cody Balmer told police that he hates Governor Josh Shapiro and wanted to beat him with a hammer. He also admitted to removing gasoline from a lawnmower and pouring it into bottles to make Molotov cocktails.
This was an intentionally set fire. That in and of itself is an act of terrorism against the governor.
Well, just hours before the attack, Governor Shapiro had hosted guests for the first night of Passover. He and his family safely evacuated the home. And Pembroke police have confirmed that Balmer's mother had previously reported her son to authorities, but said, quote, the criteria was not met for the police to take any action.
And looking around the West, this morning, parts of Southern California are cleaning up after a 5.2 magnitude earthquake shook San Diego County. The quake's epicenter was recorded 2.49 miles south of Julian in San Diego County. No major damage has been reported as of now. According to the U.S. Geological Survey map, the quake was felt widely across Southern California and even into Mexico.
All right, let's check in with Angela Schilling now, our meteorologist, for an update on the weather forecast. Good morning, Angela.
Yeah, good morning. It's not going to be a terrible day today. It still will be warm, but we do have a 20% chance for a few showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon. Majority of them will be up at Lake Tahoe and in the Sierra. So keep that in mind if you plan on going hiking. You don't want to get caught underneath a thunderstorm, that's for sure.
Been there.
Yep. So if you want to go on a hike and get it done this morning, by this afternoon we'll be tracking a few showers and thunderstorms here. Highs will be into the mid-70s. So not a terrible day, and keep in mind with thunderstorms are very hit and miss and spotty, so not everyone will get wet. The best chance will be up into the Sierra today, and especially in the southern Sierra and the Tahoe Basin. In the valley though, we do have up to about a 20% chance, so we're not out of the woods either. We can already tell we're getting more moisture because of high level cloudiness that's moving in here from the southeast. It's not overcast this morning, but we certainly have some high level clouds. We'll see enough sun to fuel the thunderstorms later today. We have the center of low pressure just to the west of LA. That's embedded within a very broad area of low pressure or trough, and it's right along that trough there we'll get the showers and thunderstorms going. So with the clouds moving from south to north, that's also the direction the storms will travel as well. It is a warm start. Most of us right now are in the 40s, but 36 in Minton and Gardnerville, 28 in Truckee, 30 in South Tahoe. Not a ton of wind here this morning. And with any thunderstorms that do develop, we could see wind gusts into the mid to the upper 20s, so it could be breezy nearby any thunderstorms that do develop. We'll see more of them develop tomorrow, but coverage is going to increase on Wednesday and expand. And then some cooler air moves in by the latter half of the week. The details coming up here in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Angela. And also coming up on 2 News Nevada.
The University of Nevada, Reno hosted an event to promote improving health and wellness. Some of the topics discussed during this event.